to be stomped in you. And the bottom line is, I feel a little edgy tonight. I feel just a little bit whiskey bitten hellbound. I feel like all my rowdy friends are sitting out there.
You got it right here laid out for you. It's Kid Cash laid out right here with you.
That lefty taking a cowboy boot off. Watch your monitor. He's got his boot. What are you going to use, Grant? What's it going to be?
He throws the boot to Dave Short. He got it with Dusty Rhodes' boot. 1, 2. He got it.
The winners of the match, the team of the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, and Cowboy James Storm.
James Storm, I'll tell you what, I underestimated you, my friend. At first I thought you were the dumbest man walking the face of the earth, bringing in that broken down old-timer Dusty Rhodes, the legend, the American Dream. Well, let me tell you something, American Dream, you got lucky. You want to call it your comeback one more time for Dusty Rhodes? It's not going to happen, my friend. You're not up with Kid Cash. You're nowhere near the talent. You never was. I've been everywhere you've been, and I've done more than you have. And I've looked a lot prettier doing it, my friend. Let me tell you something. Wednesday, June the 2nd. All right, you got it. The titles, they're on the line. But it makes no difference, because the KID in Dallas will never underestimate you goofs again. Bring yourself down and be ready, because right in the words of the American Dream, we gonna get funky like a monkey, and we're gonna shove these belts right down your throat.
Yet to come tonight, King of the Mountain for the NWA World title, but now it's time for the NWA Tag Team Championship, and let's go to the taglines. Since regaining the NWA World Tag titles on April 21st, Kid Cash and Dallas have claimed to be the best team in the TNA era, conveniently and purposely overlooking AMW. It was back on May the 19th that Dusty Rhodes and James Storm knocked off Cash and Dallas in a non-title bunkhouse match. It influenced TNA officials. They get the title shot. Yep, they bonded immediately outside the ring. The Tennessee Cowboy James Storm, the Texas Cowboy Dusty Rhodes. They've clicked as a team inside the ring as well. Their chance at the tag title is now. The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the NWA Tag Team Championships of the World. About to make their way to the ring, they are the defending champions. They are the team of the notorious KID, Kid Cash, and Dallas. The outspoken nature of Kid Cash has brought a ton of attention to his team, and deservedly so. You may not agree with his opinion that he and Dallas are the best tag team today, but you can't argue his success, and you can't be more successful than the NWA Tag Champs.
Well, Mike, we've talked about it so much. They combine size and speed like no other tag team that we've ever seen.
It's the perfect mix if you think about it.
Yes, it is.
And their opponents, they are the challengers. First of all, he is one half of America's Most Wanted. This is Cowboy James Storm. Certainly no stranger to wearing the NWA Tag Team Gold. 3 occasions, James Storm has been half of the tag champs with the AMW. And with Harris involved in the world title picture, who better to align with than the mentor, this man, and his tag team partner from Austin, Texas. He is the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. What a resume! Not only 3 reigns as a former singles NWA champ, but also the Dream with the history of a successful tag team as well. October 1984. Almost 20 years ago, Dusty Rhodes and the Region Bull, Manny Fernandez, well, they knocked off the Russian Bear, Ivan Koloff, and Don Kernoodle. They started a 5-month run as the NWA Tag Champs. The question is, can history repeat itself tonight, Don?
Think about it. Dusty Rhodes is the George Foreman of professional wrestling.
You're damn right.
I mean, think about it. 20 years later, he comes back, and this is his chance to go home with NWA gold. What a career it's been, and what a way to cap it off here tonight.
And what a reaction to the dream from the crowd on hand here at the TNA Asylum.
All we see right now is Kid Kash. You can't see it, but he's mouthing off to both Mike Tenay and I right now. He just doesn't respect anybody.
Yeah, the word is definitely not in his vocabulary in the least. And now he's got problems with not only us, but also the fans here around ringside as well.
Straight on the ring, Kid Kash.
Got an important NWA title match. You don't need to worry about the announcers.
I mean, what's he going to say if he gets beat by, what, a man in his 50s?
Yeah?
Think about it. I'll tell you what, he's not just any man. He's the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, and I'll tell you something. Does the roof raise just a little bit higher when he comes down here? Listen to it. Dusty, the crowd's going nuts like today.
Kid Kash standing on the ring apron. The bell already sounded, and the Dream just shoves Kash right off the apron. That'll get under your skin.
There he is, just showing him the bionic elbow. I mean,
it looks like he's getting funky like a monkey.
I mean, Dusty Rhodes has got a little extra in his step tonight. You can look at this. Oh, man. Crowd loving it. Dusty playing to the crowd. I mean, that just seemed hyped up tonight more than ever.
Want to remind you again, it's this Friday, June 4th, 3 p.m. the time. TNA debuts the new national cable TV program, Impact. Check your local listings for the channel. And check your local listings for the regional sports network in your area. But whatever you do not miss it. This Friday, it's the debut of Impact, 3 p.m.
Kid Kash right now going to start out against the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes. I think this is a good ploy because you know that Kash and Dallas figured that the Cowboy James Storm was started off and that Dusty Rhodes would pick his spot. But I mean, from the moment that Dusty Rhodes has walked in the Asylum tonight, he's got a different look in his eye and a different pep in his step.
You can just tell by the look in his face that he's feeling it tonight.
Oh, he's in a great mood. He knows that after 20 years, he's going to maybe have gold around his waist.
Chris Harris talked about it earlier. What a great night it would be for AMW if Harris can finally win the NWA World's title. That's coming up later tonight, King of the Mountain. And how about the Dream and James Storm? Sort of a new version of AMW, but you know they've teamed in the past on several occasions.
Absolutely.
They've teamed in six-man tag team matches. They really are a great fit.
The American Dream's been their mentor. I mean, he's been their mentor. He's been somebody that they've looked up to all their lives. And he's been somebody that kind of adopted them, took them under their wings when they were first starting out. Who better than the Dream?
And when you talk to Chris Harris and you talk to James Storm, they know that if they have a question about the wrestling business, they can pick up the cell phone, they can dial the Dream, and they can get the advice of someone who's been in the business for so many years and experienced so many aspects of professional wrestling.
That's how I feel when I pick up the phone and I call you.
Kid Kash in mid-ring, trying to show off his physique to the Dream. Are they going to lock it up?
Kid Kash is letting the crowd get to it. You can tell from the start. He knows he's not a crowd favorite, but it hurts him. When the crowd is just so totally for his opponents, he's having a hard look at him. He just keeps looking at the crowd.
Check out the confidence of the Dream, turning his back on Kid Kash. All he has to do is raise the elbow. Oh, and Kid Kash puts on the brakes a second time.
It's just the respect that the American Dream demands.
Whoa!
Kid Kash wasn't going to have it.
Just at the mere sight of the elbow, Kid Kash bails, rolls out to the floor, gonna try and regroup.
It's not quite going the way Kid Kash thought.
Wait a minute, Kash picks up one of the title belts right off the broadcast tape.
Referee Andrew Thomas sees it.
James Storm drops down to look at the size of Dallas.
A lot of posturing going on in this match right now as both sides trying to get into the other one's heads, and it looks like Dusty Rhodes and Cowboy James Storm are doing a better job of it at this time. Kid Kash going back into the ring.
Almost as if the champions don't know what to make of the American Dream. It's almost as if Kid Kash has been intimidated, and you don't say that very often about Kid Kash, by Dusty Rhodes. Again, challenging Kash to lock it up.
Well, I mean, you got to be thinking to yourself, if you're Kid Kash in Dallas, you're expecting a certain kind of Dusty Rhodes at this stage in his career. And then to see Dusty Rhodes come out like this, acting like he's 18 years old, I mean, look at this. It's got to throw you off your game.
And at the same time, I don't know if you can see the face of James Storm like we can. Probably not. Back to the camera. But the Tennessee Cowboys got an ear-to-ear grin because the Dream has tagged him in, and he can feel the confidence level rising.
Well, he's got to feel good. He's back in the ring. He's got a chance. I mean, James Storm has a chance to become a 4-time tag team champion right here tonight.
And at the same time, put an end to all this talk from Kid Kash about how he and Dallas are the best tag team, A, in the business today, and B, in the TNA era. I mean, come on.
As you see right now, it's speeding up here a little bit. Once it's on, it's going to be on, and you know.
Kash tries to go for the leg dive on Storm, but Storm stays one step ahead of him. Wow, didn't expect that.
Well, I'll tell you one thing about Kid Kash. This is the former X Division champion. This guy, I mean, think about it. He's held 2 belts here at TNA. He didn't do that by not knowing how to wrestle. I mean, you may hate him. He is despicable. But I'll tell you one thing. He will look for opportunities. He will find opportunities. And he will use his speed and his agility anytime that he can, like right there.
And then add in a couple of the shortcuts that he's made as well. Oh, man. Clothesline by Storm. Takes down.
Oh!
Deep arm drag. Shoots him across the wall. Oh, drop kick by Storm. And it's another chance for Kid Kash to rethink the strategy. Things not going too well for the champs.
No, they are just totally discombobulated out there. As you see Kid Kash trying to distract them, throwing a chair into the ring. He throws it.
And another one. Well, now Dusty's got a chair. And he's setting up shop in the middle of the ring, along with the Tennessee Cowboys. It'll sit down in mid-ring for the challenger.
Who's playing the mind games now, Mike, today? Who's playing the mind games now? Wow.
Kash and Dallas, they have no idea what they're going to do next.
Kid Kash just turned around and looked at us and yelled, "Call an ambulance." Yeah, it might be for you. Oh, he went right for the knee of Dusty Rhodes. He caught it. Oh, and he's working it right there. He's working the leg.
And as much as you despise his actions and his tactics, you have to give him credit. Smart move. Take the big man, Dusty Rhodes, down. Bring him down to the mat.
Oh, he pulls the boot off right here. Whoa.
And think how important the cowboy boot was in that bunkhouse brawl. Dusty tossing the boot into James Storm. We saw it in the video package just prior to the match. Spinning toe hold applied by Kash on a barefoot American Dream.
Well, this was one of those situations there where the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, just went a little bit too long. Kid Kash, we talked about it. He couldn't get his game plan going, but when he found the opportunity, he took it. Now you see Dallas using his size and strength. And he's a match for anybody in that category.
And absolutely zero protection for Dusty Rhodes' foot and leg at this point. Doesn't have a wrestling shoe on, doesn't have his cowboy boot on.
Oh, Dusty Rhodes trying to fight back to James Storm. I mean, this is not the position he planned on being in. You can see Dallas right there just pulling back on the head.
Yeah, look at Dallas cinching in the reverse chin lock on the Dream.
The crowd clapping, cheering. The Dream on, the Dream feeds from the crowd like nobody else. But Dallas is just taking that win right out of the American Dream.
Dusty first needs to get up to his feet. Then he needs to try and take this big man Dallas. What do we say, Don? 6'9",
Oh, at least
300 pounds. He needs to try and take him over to the corner, and now no tag at all. Behind the back of the referee, Andrew Thomas. You may have seen the clap of hands by Kid Kash and Dallas.
Now, Andrew Thomas just took it for granted that, oh, there you saw the strength of Dusty Rhodes.
And there you see the tag to James Storm.
Oh, James Storm fired up. He's ready. Just yelled at Dallas, "You're next," and here he comes. Oh, James Storm is taking on people of all. Now look at this. He's going crazy.
What an offensive from Storm. Charges at Dallas, catches him with a clothesline, but he doesn't take him down a second time. Ducks the clothesline, springs off the ropes, and
Oh, he takes him down. Storm didn't quit. He's now got the advantage.
Dallas telegraphed the back body drop, and it cost him. Super kick by Storm, and Dallas sent into the ring ropes, now out to the big power slam. Count 1, 2. No! Almost had new champs. Dusty and Dallas outside. There goes Dallas face first into the steel.
Dusty Rhodes taking advantage of the situation out there, weakening Dallas so that he gets back in the ring. Wait a minute, Kid Kash has the boot.
He's got Dusty's cowboy boot on.
Oh no!
He's putting it over the outside of his wrestling boot.
Wait,
Storm caught him. Oh, the knockout blow. Could have new champs. Count 1, 2.
Oh, wait, whoa. Dallas just in time, pull the referee out.
We're gonna have new champs.
Well, the cowboy boot move cost Kid Kash. He couldn't get it on his foot. He couldn't get it put over the knee pad or the shin pads. And you see right now.
Keep your eye on the ring. Storm and Kash referees on the floor, though. Roll up by Storm. Look out! Lead pipe shot by Dallas. Music repeatedly off. And still, NWA Tag Team Champions of the World, Kid Kash and Dallas. They've used that lead pipe repeatedly to win the tag titles, to keep the tag titles, and they did it again tonight.